Okay. Hello everyone. I hope I'm audible to you all. Please somebody confirm.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Okay, okay. So I just request you all to just pardon me, please, for today's in the today's session. If you get some hindrance or some noise from the background, because today I'm just traveling and because the session is scheduled, so I have to take the session also. So maybe there is some external noise that you may heard during the session. So for this time, I just request you to pardon me, and it will not happen next time because it was a very emergency travel that I have to make. But yeah, I'm able to take the session this week because the very first week and it was not possible to postpone this session. So yeah, I formally welcome you all to the live session of this NPTEL course, which is Product Design and Manufacturing, which is offered by NPTEL under the course code of NOC 23 ME14. So I am Sarit Anand Singh. I am a PhD student and a PMRF fellow in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Indian Institute of Technology, Jodhpur. So this live session I got as a part of my PMRF teaching duty requirement, and I got this opportunity from PMRF and NPTEL TA scheme to interact with you all and to discuss the problems, queries, and all the issues that are related to this particular course, that is product design and manufacturing. So till now, as like if you all have joined this session, means you have registered for the course, and till now we have proceeded with 3 weeks of the course. Right, 3 weeks. The 3 week content of the course is already posted on the portal, and I hope you all are enjoying studying this course. Very much, and maybe yeah, because we are studying, so we all have some confusion, some doubts, some issues. So this session will be for that only. We will discuss here the your issues, your problems, and any queries that are related to this course. So this is the very first session. We'll move, like we'll meet every Saturday on the same time from 3 to 5 p.m. I will be here only. And in this session, every week we will be covering the week-wise content. So as this is the very first week, so I'm going to cover the content, or I will be discussing the problems and the issues which are related to the week one course content, right? So first of all, I will be answering some general queries. If you have any general queries, so you may one by one you can ask me. Otherwise, like you can, it will be feasible and good enough for, like if you post in the message box so that I can read and just give the answer. So this first of all, we are taking some general questions. So if you have any general questions regarding course registration or examination or any NPTEL related things, so I will be taking those sessions. So after that, I will be starting the like we'll proceed forward. So in the chat box, I just saw some messages. So I'm going to just give some answers. So Nikhil says discussion forum means this only. Am I correct, sir? So Nikhil, this discussion forum is like from NPTEL side. If you have any query or if any question while you are studying the course, and if you got some like some doubt and some of the your concept is not clear, so you can ask there about some specific topic, like this topic is not like what is this and what is your, like any issue that you have, you can post there. So the official TA for this course, who are from the NPTEL side, they will be replying. They are bound to reply your queries, and they will be replying to you. Apart from that, whenever you post a question on the discussion forum, I am also here. So I am also monitoring those discussion forum, and I will be also taking the questions from there. So as I said, I will be here for 2 hours. So in these 2 hours, I have planned this session as a, like in a three parts. So in very first part, what I will be doing, I will be discussing some 10, 10 questions which are related to like that particular week course content, and that is similar to your assignment problem. So the assignment that you are getting after like every week, so it will be like in a line with that those questions, and I will be trying to like I'm not allowed to give the answer for the assignment question. But yeah, I will be trying to cover the questions which are very much related and very much important for you guys for that from the that particular week course content. So yeah. Like if you put the so yeah, this will be the first part of the session. Then in second part, I will be taking the question from the discussion forum. So if you post the question on the discussion forum, and if like the NPTEL TA, obviously they will give the answer. But yeah, if I think that the particular question has some requires some more clarification, or that particular question is of like need to be discussed. So I will be definitely taking question from the discussion forum also, and then I will be discussing those questions here also. So that will be the second part of our session. In the third part, what I will do, I will be it's like the session will be open to all. So as like you will be those who have joined the meeting are allowed to ask the question in the live session, and I will try to give you the best possible answer. And if not, if in a case like suppose if you ask me something and if I am not able to get the answer on the particular time, so I will be noting the questions and I will be discussing that particular question in the next week session when we will meet. So the session will be continue up to 12 weeks. It will be like this is the very first session, so we will be conducting 12 sessions in upcoming 12 weeks on every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. with the same meeting. So for as a reminder, NPTEL will also send you the reminder of like Saturday morning, maybe in afternoon time. They will send you a reminder that yeah, today is the live session class, and uh, then you can join from there. Otherwise, you just put a calendar there, notification for you, and like every Saturday you have to join this meeting, and then we'll discuss your problems and your issues. So this session will be very important, very much important for those who have joined the course and are planning to give the examination, like for the certificate also. So few people on NPTEL, like for this course particularly, I think 5,000 plus students are there who have enrolled the course. But yeah, when it comes to giving the examination, final examination, so I think the strength goes down to like 60-70%. So those who are going to give the examination, so these sessions are very helpful for them. Apart from me taking the live session, the professor of the faculty instructor of this course, Professor J. Ram Kumar, and Professor Singh will also be taking one or two live sessions like in between the course. So you can also discuss with them also. So the notification for the live session by the faculty instructor will be sent by the NPTEL to you. It will be maybe in fourth week or fifth week of the course, and then again in in the 10th or 12th week. So this is a general, what you can say, overall idea that what we are going to do in this live session, and I hope like it will be definitely fruitful for you. I will try to do my best to make this session fruitful for you. That because you guys are spending 2 hours, I am also spending 2 hours, so it must be some 2 hours of fruitful session. Okay, so now I just requested you all if you have any other query or any other thing that you want to share or you want to say or you want to ask, just put message in the chat box so that I can read and we try to give the answer. And we get the recording of PA session later. Okay, so I just forgot that. So the recording of this session will be posted on the YouTube channel. So that will basically this is that will be my YouTube channel only, and the link for that will be shared by NPTEL to you all. Okay, and or you can go on my YouTube channel and you can find the lecture this recording of this session. I will be posting, and other recordings and contents are there on the NPTEL. And if you require any other thing, you can ask me. Here also, I will try to provide you all the details and anything that is required or relevant to this particular course. I will try to provide you that. And that is okay. Okay. So, is there any question from anyone's side? Anyone want to ask? People are still joining. I expected the strength to be more than 200 because last semester I also conducted the same similar sessions for another course. So the participants were very large number of participants were getting. Maybe this time this is the very first session, so 25 participants are there. But yeah, you guys have joined, so it means that we are going to discuss. So if there is no question, so I will be starting the first part of the session. So the first part of the session, I will be giving you some um objective type question on this. The question will be on the screen. I will request you to give the answer, and once you give the answer, so I will be also telling the answer, and I will be discussing the relevant topics there. So let's begin. I request you to change the slide now. So this is the first question on the screen. The question says, which of the following is the first step of production consumption cycle of a product? So this question is a very from the very first session that posted in the content of very first week. Okay, so we are getting answer. Answer is
Sir,
the
we
correct
have to
is
answer it in the chat.
yeah, you can answer in the chat. Yeah, that will be good for other also. No? Yeah, so A. Okay, so lots of people are giving answer A. So which of the following is the step to first step of the production consumption cycle in the product? So just kindly uh, go through the options that are given: manufacturing, transportation, disposal, and none of these. So which is the correct answer? So yeah, I got one. I think one option D. Rest are A. So we don't know says D. Okay, so the answer is next. Is it next? Is it? Yeah. Okay. So this is the production cycle you can see. I think you have seen this in the course also. So the very first step, as you are seeing that, is the generation of the concept. So manufacturing comes later at like third stage. First of all, we need to generate the concept of any of the product, right? So if you want to design or if you want to manufacture any product. So first of all, you need to generate the concept. The idea must come to your mind, okay? So that you can work upon it, you can refine those ideas, and then yeah. So the answer is these types. Yeah, absolutely. So the options, like I said, please check the options. So in the option there is none of these options. Although if we see A, B, and C, so manufacturing is all coming first before transportation and disposal. But because none of this is the option there. So the very first step for production consumption cycle is the concept. So generation of the concept is very much important, and there is a very crucial step that is required. Only after generation of the concept, we proceed forward to materials, then we do the manufacturing, we select the materials, then we select the manufacturing processes, we select the steps of types of manufacturing activities that we want to do. Like if you guys are from someone from mechanical background, so they must be knowing that yeah, we need to do some machining operation, or maybe you're going for if you are going for additive manufacturing, so you have to do some 3D printing of the component, or you may be going to for subtractive, so you are going for milling operation, pressing operation, grinding operation, or so on. So this is for the typical machine tool component. Uh, Similarly, if you're going to construct home also, so if you're going to construct some building, so you have to first of all you have to generate the idea, the concept of that particular building that you want to build. Then you have to draw the rough sketch of that. We need to plan the buildings, the design of all the pillars and every like doors, walls, windows, and everything, their dimension and their aesthetics, everything. Then we proceed forward as per our design. We will select the material. So we'll select the material like we want to use wood, we want to use concrete, we want to use stainless steel, we want to use sand or marble or anything. So that will be the second step that we are going to do, and then manufacturing is started. So we start building the component, and then there's the transportation. So it is like commodity in the process of making some commodities, okay, some food items. So yeah, after manufacturing from the manufacturing hub, it is transported to the retail sellers. Okay, so the retail sellers put these items there. So you all must be visiting different types of shops. You are seeing this mega marts are there nowadays. So you are seeing lots of products. So all those products are following this cycle only. So first of all, the idea is generated, then process, then this material is selected, then manufacturing is happened, then it is transported to the retail user. Then it is like from the retail we used to purchase it, if we use, we consume it, and the rest part that which is disposable, we dispose it, and all the like disposed part, because we are moving in the era where we want 3 R's, like reduce the wastage, recycle the wastage, and reuse the items or the components as many times as we can, like which is possible. So yeah, recycling is also one of the very important stage in this production convention cycle. So I hope you all have understood and rebrushed the concept of like production convention cycle. If there is any confusion, you can post your doubt or query in the chat. So I'm waiting for 1 minute and then we will start and move to the second question. Okay, so yeah, so Sujay, can you change the slide? Yeah, so the second question is on the screen now. Second question says manufacturing function is not responsible for designing, operating, coordinating the product, the production system while producing the actual product. Is this statement is true or false? And you read the statement very carefully. The statement says manufacturing function is not responsible for designing, operating, coordinating the production system while producing the actual product. Okay, so we are getting lots of okay B and A both. Okay, so yeah, Sujay. So the answer is false. It is saying not responsible. Is it? Manufacturing is not responsible. Then who will be responsible for taking this design and then operating and then coordinating of the production system? So all these activities, like designing of the component first of all, then operating the machine, and then coordinating with the supply chain, all these comes under the manufacturing function, right? So the statement does not work makes the difference. Okay, so whenever you get so as I just inform you all that whenever those you are trying to give the examination, you will be seeing similar kind of questions there also. In the final exam, you will be finding this kind of questions only. So statement will be given like true or false statement, and then match the following, then objective type questions. Only these kind of like option objective questions are there in the final examination. So before giving or coming to the any conclusion in Hari, so please read the question or the statement very carefully. Right. So if you have read this statement very carefully, so it, like not what has made the difference. So if it is of if like it is like no not was present in this statement, so it is obviously it is a true statement. But yeah, because manufacturing is responsible for all the design and operating and coordinating activity of the production system. So there is a process. Okay. So moving to the third question. Okay. So this is a very interesting type of question. It says select the correct order of the steps involved in production consumption cycle. We just discussed the production consumption cycle. So I hope this the answer will be correct from all of you this time. Just hope there is no hesitation if you are giving wrong answer. I'm not going to say something to you. All right, please give the answer. Participation is very important. If you guys participate, then this will boost my energy also, and the session will be very effective for you. Also, you will not get bored because I'm just speaking, and you're just listening my words. And yeah, okay. So this time we are getting lots of A, 2, 4, 1, 3. 2, 4, 1, 3. Yeah. Okay. So yes, today. So the answer. So here, just put for your reference a cycle. Okay, it is again a different kind of production cycle where we are extracting the material, raw material first from the some mining or something. Then we are doing giving those raw material to some industry for production. Then from the production after production, the final or like conversion of the raw material into some useful goods or some product, it is going for the distribution. Okay, so after distribution, it is going like distribution to the retail market. Okay, from once the product comes to the market, it will be consumed by the users like us. So we used to consume, and then after consumption, the wastage are disposed or the product like if the life is overall our needs get fulfilled, we used to dispose the product. So yes, so first of all, the first step is the from the option we have to choose. The first step is the production. Then we have to from production we have to go for distribution. After distribution, we are going for consumption, and after consumption, the recovery or the recycling of the product. So yeah, so actually,
Sir, then, sir, means you mean to say recovery is equivalent to disposal, right? In this diagram, right?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay,
Recovery is
okay.
equivalent to disposal. So these are the terms like recovery, recycling, reuse of the product, or
Okay.
disposal of the product. So all these comes like what you can
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
they're synonyms, like a
Yeah,
similar kind of thing.
because it's slightly confusing because disposal, so recovery may also include extraction, na? Because from the disposed of also sometimes we recycle the few things and
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back.
yeah,
So
yeah,
again, it will get connected to the zeroth atom, that is
yeah,
extraction. Extraction
yeah,
can be
yes, yes,
from
yes.
or it can be
Or
recycled.
yeah, yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure, sure. Yeah, so this is there. So, but like after like the cyclist restarts from like disposal, like from the after disposal it goes for recycling. Okay, and from recycling we extract some what we can reuse. Okay, only those components are what extracted and other parts are discarded. And then from again it goes to the same production line and goes for some process. Some processes are done there. Okay, and then we get some other product. Right? Please don't get confused. Yeah. Uh, any other query? Okay. Okay. So we'll move to the next question. Question number four. Question number four is now on your screen. In which of these product realization processes the ideas of product is formed? Okay, so we have studied about product realization processes in the week one, the course content of the week one. So the question says, in which of these product realization processes the ideas of the product is formed? So from at which stage or at which in which realization problem we get the idea of the product. Because engineering design, problem definition, creative process, and your documents. Answers, and that's like B, 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 C also. Okay. Okay. 23, 23 plus, I think 25 people are present, only 5, 6 are giving answer. Please, I request you all to give the answer, right? Just need to give type options. There is no one is judging you or no one is going to give you marks based on this. Let's see. Yeah. So the answer is problem definition. Okay. B option. Why B option? So we are talking what we are talking in the section. It says like in which of these product realization process the idea of product is found. So where the idea is found when we talk about the problem definition. So this is the very first thing, like the concept, the generation of the concept, or the formulation of the what you can say idea, okay, or the problem. So the problem definition deals all these. Okay, so product in the product realization process, the first is also it is also the very first step. Okay, so this idea of product, it, process of ideas of product is always formed in the problem definition stage. Right. So when we are defining the problem, so this idea of product in that stage. Right. So there is any query? Any query? Okay. No issue. So we'll be moving to the next question. Question number five. Again, it is a true false type question. It's a very simple question. I think. Manufacturing process includes finance, marketing, and accounting. Is the manufacturing process includes all this finance, marketing, or accounting? Some into A, some into B. Okay. 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 Like, so what do you think? Like in manufacturing, do we deal with the finance and marketing thing when we are doing the manufacturing operation, when we are producing any component, when we are converting the raw material into some useful component? Are we really uh, serious about the finance thing or marketing thing or accounting thing? No, so the person or the team which is responsible for this manufacturing is never involved with the finance or marketing or accounting, right? So it is done by some other special person. Okay, so manufacturing basically done by some production engineer or some a team of that production engineers or the workers who are on the production line using the machine or using the process to form the component or to convert the raw material into a useful component. And there is a separate section, a separate unit in that particular industry, in the particular industry, who are dealing with the marketing thing or the financing thing or generating like the revenues. Okay, yeah, yeah. So yeah, this can't science. We got the answer. These. Okay. So the answer is false. Okay. So because all these are dealt by the special person. So like who are the MBA graduates or who are the graduates in this finance or accounting or this kind of. Okay. So the person from the commerce background are dealing with all this. Okay. So yeah, moving to the next question, question number six. Hmm. Answer. No issue, no issue. Sir. We should do this combination. Yeah. So this becomes very simple then. Uh, the question says, is the fill in the blank, the capital circulation cycle, which is given in the figure on the slide itself. You can see the capital circulation cycle is fill in the blank efficient. So is it less efficient? Is it moderately efficient? Or is it highly efficient? Or option D, which is all. This is all of these. So we are talking about capital circulation cycle. Okay. So capital circulation cycle, you can see on the screen. Okay. So it look like that. Okay, so we have already seen a similar kind of cycle in the course also. So I just try to present that capital um, capital circulation cycle in different form only. The components are same. So we have a resource market, we have a product market, then we have household, and then in opposite to that we have business. Okay, so there is a like what you can say circulation of things. So something we take from product market which goes to household, and something from household comes to the product market. Similarly, something from resource market goes to household, and something is put from the household to the resource market. And similar for the business with the product market and the business with the resource market. So what do you think? This cycle is efficient or what? Like highly efficient, moderately efficient, or less efficient? We got some options like okay, so we got some there will be losses, correct? So less efficient is an option. Yeah. So yeah, Nikhil, you are absolutely right. There are lots of losses involved here, right? So if the suppose if a production firm which has planned to produce some component or some product, right? But that the demand of that product declines in the market. Okay, the household is not going to use those products. Okay, so what will happen? So it will be definitely a loss for that particular firm, okay, or the input that is given to that particular firm from any source. Okay, so this kind of cycle is always like prone to like what you can say deficiency you can say. So it is always a less efficient cycle. Okay, so which like because it depends upon lots of factors. Why it is less efficient? Because it depends upon lots of factors, external factors which are non-controllable. Okay, which is not controlled by some particular what can I say, particular uh, team or particular group. Okay, or particular event. So So this particular cycle is always a less efficient cycle, right? So I hope you all got why this particular cycle is less efficient. Nice to see people like Nikhil who are very attentive and who are very like what you can say, reading and studying the course in very depth. Okay, so because this course is very advanced course with product design and manufacturing. So we are where we are talking about product design also and then manufacturing. So this is the root thing you can say we are going to the very realistic thing which we can see everywhere from from a fan which is like Nikhil sitting and the fan is there. So in this video, so this fan is a product. So we can see the design. We see lots of design of fans available in the market. So all these are just what you can say concept, okay, which are derived by the user needs and then are converted into some realistic products. All the products like we are using it with mobile phones or laptop, or if you're drinking water with cup from bottle. So all those products are a generation. So first of all, the idea has been came, and then after the generation of the idea, it is like it has been thought to convert it to some useful product because the use is there. So that is converted to the product, and then after conversion from the to the product, it is sent to the market from where we have purchased those goods and we have used it. And once the need is over, like suppose we are using some mobile phone. Okay, so suppose there is a like this iPhone company that Apple has launched it 14, iPhone 14. Okay, so after 2 3 years, when it launched to like 15 or goes to 16 months, so the person who is using who has purchased this iPhone 14 today, he will think about the update. Okay, so at that time, maybe this his phone is working or not working according or as per his need. He will discard that particular phone and we buy some upgraded phone. Okay, so this is how this product evolved. Okay, and new product, new thing came in the market and we used to use it. Okay, so this capital service cycle, yes, it is always a less efficient cycle. Get this question. So we are moving to the next question, question number 7. Again, it is a true false type question. So it says, in mass production, the manufacturing system is generally designed for the production of a single type of good. So we are talking about mass production. So mass production, like where we are producing a component or a particular product in a huge amount, right? So like we have to produce thousands, not thousands, like lakhs of components. Okay. So and if we want to produce those kind of components, those type of particular entities, so we have to shift to the a production line which is called as mass production, right? So this statement is correctly uh, answer. So all of you are giving two only. Yeah, because this is a very yes, 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 yes. This one is A only. Yes, yes. So answer is A. Then move forward. Yeah, the answer is A. I think it is very understandable. Okay, so like what components? So yeah, so can you give me some example of like what are the components in our daily life that we are using are produced on the mass production line? The daily life. Some one example from you, each of you. The components that are are produced on the mass production line. Screw, right? Bolts, yes, obviously. Okay, so most of the things produced on extreme energy things, okay. Top right, right? Yeah. So all those things which we see in abundance, right? So if like if you are wearing some sandal or some shoe, okay, so you can see uh, that particular design, that particular size is available like in the market. So maybe to like in a group of like 100, maybe 10 of us have same shoes, okay, same brand shoes, same not only brand, that same style, same design, same color also. So all these kind of products which are meant for mass consumption. So those kind of products are always produced in mass. So this kind of water bottle, okay. So we used to see this, okay. So these are always already always these are produced on a some mass manufacturing production. Okay, so we eat chips and this. What do you say? Today I'm talking about all these chips and all because I'm traveling and all this in front of me only. Yeah. So yeah. So all these this kind of product are produced on the mass production. So apart from mass production line, we have some customized production line. Okay. So right now in the market, this customization is a buzzword. Okay. So everyone wants some customized product for itself. Right. So if you've seen like what do you say, very good example in India right now the marriage season is going on and people are wearing different clothes. Okay, so right now apart from purchasing common clothes from general what you can say mart or some stores, okay, like pantaloons or something like that. So people used to go to some boutique stores. Okay, so they used to get specialized like a special in type. Like you cannot find similar product there. Okay, that is very specific kind of maybe coat or maybe some ethnic wear. Okay, suit or something like that, or lehenga for girls and everything. So those are like customized. Okay, so those are made for like as per your needs, as per your what you desire. Okay, sometimes we used to go to that we used to purchase the clothes like a plain the piece of clothes and then we used to go to tailor for transforming it to some shirt or some pant or something like that. So that is with our fitting. Okay, so we used to take the what do you say our this length size and everything and then we used to make it make it for us. So that is also a manufacturing, but that is a customized thing. Okay, that is not a mass manufactured thing. But if you see like, if there is a jeans of Levi's, okay, so blue jeans 32 waist size, you will find abundant of that same, right? So that those kind of clothes are produced on the mass production, right? So yeah, this local history only. To move to the next question. Question number 8 is on the screen now. Question number 8 says, which of the following is or the major activities in design for manufacturing? What are the major activities in the design for manufacturing? DFM. So we are talking about DFM. Is it quality expectation, production, prototype development, or all of these? So we have to select the best one from the options, available options. Right? So one, two, three, four, five, six. Everyone is giving option B only. Yes. So the answer is yes. So it is all of these only because in design for manufacturing we used to look all the aspects related to the quality, related to production, related to prototype development. So it starts from the prototype development, then goes to the production, and then from in the production itself we used to inspect the product and see about quality expectations. Okay, and if the quality is not good, we used to alter the process and change the settings to get the expected quality of the product. Okay, so all these are in the all these activities is defined in the design for manufacturing. Moving to the next question, question number 9. Okay, question is based on DFM. So the main reason to do DFM is why we do DFM, like design for manufacturing. Why we do design for manufacturing? What is the main reason for that? Are we going to do to predict the cost? Are we going to reduce the cost? Or are we going to improve the design of the product? Or to estimate the cost evaluation for further system analysis? D, D, D. C also. Okay, to improve design of the product. Design for answer. Okay. Answer is to reduce the cost. Okay. So why reduce the cost? Why not just to predict the cost or to improve the design of the product or something like that? So here we are talking about we are in the like design for manufacturing. So it is specifically for the manufacturing things that we are building. Okay, and why we do that? That why we check the aspects of all this the design about that manufacturing. So we want to reduce the cost of the component. Okay, so that it can be easily accessible to the user. Okay, and one can purchase that. The one who is needy for that, you can purchase it. In this particular design for manufacturing, we are not going to predict anything. Okay, so that prediction is a stage or is a process which is earlier. Okay, so after the generation of the demand and the orientation of the idea, you used to get the what is it? The you used to predict the cost if you are going like after processing all the design and everything, deciding the material and everything. You used to guess, okay, this will be the cost of the product. Okay, so that is done in that particular stage. And coming to that, to improve the design of the product. So this improvement in the design is based on the feedback. Okay, so if suppose either in the feedback or either in the very initial stage when we develop the prototype only. Right. So if we develop the prototype and if we see some design hindrances or like something which is not feasible to manufacture, okay, or which is not sustainable. So what we used to do, we used to alter the design based on the feedback. Okay, or maybe sometimes what happens after the product is launched to the market, but then user gives some feedback. Okay, we don't want this particular feature, or we want the feature like this. So very good example is like study table. Okay, so we have seen the different designs of study table, right? So initially it was in a rectangular shape. Okay, then it comes like compact shape. Now it is like like one side is having some curve. Okay, some circular thing. So to accommodate like our the person who is sitting on the chair. Okay, so as per the demand of the user or as per the feedback from the user, you have to alter the design. So the improvement in the design of the product is at that particular stage, not in the design for manufacturing. So and to estimate the cost evolution for further system use. So it is obviously it is not done in this case. It is so the option correct option to reduce the cost of the product. We are moving to the next and maybe last question. Yeah, 10 question is the last question for today's session. So the question says, which type of curve does technology growth follow? So it's very simple. If you have gone through the course content, you have gone through only one curve, which is given in the yeah, C. This C, it is a S curve. So why it is called S curve? So can you tell me next figure? Next. So this particular what you can say curve, which is a technological growth curve, it looks like SC. Okay, so starting from the generation of idea, which is not given in this particular curve. Okay, so it is starting from the introduction. Okay, so product is introduced in the market, right? Then after introduction of the product in the market, like suppose a new product is launched, it is introduced in the market. So after introduction in the market, there is some buzz about the product. Okay, so that this new product has been launched in the market, and then people use rush to purchase that. Okay, some are for need, some used to for like okay, we need to use that product. Maybe they don't have any need for that. Sometimes we use for like show off kind of thing. Okay, so just like launching of any new vehicle, okay, new model of any vehicle. Although we have some vehicle in our home, but we want to no, no, we want some updated model. Okay, so that if some vehicle launch in the market, people used to purchase that. Okay, so they used to purchase, and so because of that purchasing, the what do you say the demand of that particular product grows. Okay, so after some time, when similar kind of product or maybe some feedback start coming, okay, the product grows. Okay, you can say that lots of like time flows. Okay, so it comes to the maturity. Okay, initially it starts with a positive slope. Okay, it goes up. The growth, the same starts with a positive slope. But after reaching certain inflection point, it will start decreasing. It is for every product, right? It is for like from phone to laptop to vehicle or to any beverage item or any kind of product. Okay, it is followed. Okay, so what happened after certain inflection point? The product is mature. Okay, and then it depends on the quality of the product that yeah it sustain in the market or like how long it sustain. Okay, so like if we talk about some very good royal products, we already have seen this launch of this vehicle that Royal Enfield. Okay, so it is launched way back. Okay, just like this Hero Honda Splendor. Okay, so from my childhood I'm seeing Hero Honda Splendor and it is there. Yes, wait. Yeah, so those products are like they are getting updated, but they are in the market. Okay, so they are matured products. Okay, the people who knows like who have used, they used to give feedback to others, and even after their maturity, people used to purchase them. But yeah, obviously after like growing generation, they don't used to prefer this in the lower one in today's generation. If we ask 100 people, so in 100 we like only 10 20 may say okay I will purchase a Splendor, but other will they get options so they go to some sports bike kind of thing or some like this classical bike like Royal Enfield or Java or something like that which are newly launched in the market. So this is a product cycle. Okay, so those products are matured. Okay, and then after maturity maybe when certain after certain time when company sees okay the product the demand of the product is very less, then they will to stop that production production and then the product get out from the market. Okay, and why it happens? Because there is some new innovation happens in that particular field. Okay, so the new cycle starts for a new product. Okay, so like we are talking about vehicle only. So after that Splendor, we have seen another bike. Okay, so from this the Hero only they have launched some new sports bike that is Impulse. So it is increasing. After that, maybe some other bike will come. Okay, so similarly, this keeps on moving. Okay, with product, and we need to see a curve which is technological growth curve, which is typically of SC. Right? Okay, so yeah, next slide. So this is the what do you say? This is the end of the first part. I said I will be covering 10 questions related to the week one course content. So all the questions are from the week one only. I am not covering week two or week three, but week contents are only. So I will be covering week two course in the next week, in the next live session. Okay, when we meet. Before that, so after that, we are going to take some questions from the discussion forum. So yeah, I found there are 5 6 questions in the discussion forum, but yeah, I found this question to be of quality. So the user, the learner has asked about design approach. What is design approach? Okay, so the answer is already given on the discussion forum only. Okay, but in the simple terms, I have tried to define the what is design approach. Okay, so it is like a design approach refers to the method or strategy used to solve a design problem or create a new product. Okay, is it correct? It can involve a specific process, set of principles, or philosophy that guides the design process from the concept to the final product. Right? Different design approaches can be used depending on the specific project and design goals such as user-centered design, design thinking, or lean design. A good design approach should consider user needs, technical feasibility, and business objectives and should be iterative and flexible to incorporate the feedback and the changes. Right? So this is the what do you say, layman uh, definition for a design approach. What design approach all includes. Okay, so any approach, any design approach must be accommodative for any type of changes or feedback that user give, okay, that must need to be incorporated after getting the feedback and all. Okay, it also covers the set of principles, philosophy, and guide the whole process from starting to the end of it, to the from starting from the raw material to the conversion of the conversion of its conversion to the final product. Right? I hope this design approach is now pretty much clear to you all. If there is any confusion or anything you want to discuss, you can put in the chat here. Okay, so I'm just reading a message from Nikhil. He said, towards the end of the first S curve, next S curve start, which may result in disruptive innovation. Example, old Kodak film camera, digital camera. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, definitely Nikhil. This is a very good example which we all have seen. That example of that camera. Okay. So from the old Kodak camera, which used to process the reels and all, and then there's in the market there's a digital camera now. They don't need to take reels and all. So here we used to see that the click, the captured image, instant image. Okay, with the help of that. Okay, so that was the second section that because only one question was there in the discussion forum. Maybe we hope next time we have some asked questions from the discussion forum. So we will take in those questions. Now, coming to the third section of this session. So yes, we are open. Just backtrack actually. Okay, so we are open to any question that you have or any query that you have. You can speak up. We'll interact and I will try to solve your queries. And if not, I will note it down and I will be discussing your queries in the next question. So it's now your turn. Yes.
Sir, in the actual exam, which we will have on this production, product design and manufacturing, shall all the questions be MCQ only or we have to write also?
No, so as per the current what you can say, current trend, so this NPTEL examination is always objective type. Okay, it is an aligned with an objective type. So you don't have to write anything, but the questions are designed as per the this, as that we are following the assignments and similar to the assignments and the
Sure.
question that I have discussed. So yeah, last time the course that I have taken it was like that, and most of the cases it is like similar
So,
to that. Okay,
so sir,
objective side will be.
just the way, for example, means in the I was just going through the lecture. I just started today. I was going through the recorded lecture, and sir was speaking, and means and he was also showing the deck of the PPT, and we were able to download the PPT later on. So similarly, can we after our this Q&A session, can we download this PPT? Means some questions and all that which we discussed just now.
Yes, 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 yes. All the content of this session is will be available. Okay, so
Okay,
I will be posting the video on the YouTube and the content, the link for that
okay,
this
okay,
PPT, the PPT that I am discussing, that is playing in the account, it will be available to all the learners in this particular course. So the
okay,
mail will be circulated by the NPTEL side because we are
okay,
the team and we are instructed to put this slide in open mode. Okay, so
okay,
open sharing mode. So we have already shared it with the different team. And after this lecture, I have to post this video on my YouTube channel, and the link of that it will be also be shared with you all. Okay, so from there you can certainly watch this video again if you are interested, and you can also download the slides and the content which is discussed.
okay, sir. Last question from my side is for the exam. Like as this will be MCQ and all that, just like for our other exams, usually we for practicing we also get to see old question papers. So similarly, do we have some old question paper or question bank etc. available somewhere on NPTEL
So the
for
question
practice?
bank for yeah, so question bank of the final examination is not available. Okay, because the final examination question papers are those are not meant to be available in the on the portal. But yeah,
Okay,
you can search for the assignments of the last year. Okay, on the course when this course has been run last time. Okay, when it was created last time. So you may find the assignments and other stuff like other content like slides and lecture videos and all this. But yes, the questions of the final examination and the question bank for the same is not available. And even it is also not accessible to us also. For the
Okay.
PS also it is not accessible. Right. So it is already it is like the faculty always used to give a set of question paper to the NPTEL team, and NPTEL team is responsible for selecting the question from that and then taking the examination.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, so we are open to you all. If you have any query, so you can ask the question. If you don't have any query, yeah, you can now you can leave the meeting. I will be online here only for like up to 5 p.m. So if you have any query, you can just ask me. I will be happy to answer that. Otherwise, those who have done, you can leave the meeting. Thank you for joining.
Sir, what was that QR code? Do we need to write something or
No, no,
there?
no, no. So, Sujay, go for. Yeah. So this is the QR code for my profile only. So if
Okay,
you
okay.
want to,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So it is a QR code of my profile. If you scan it, it will take you to my website. From there you can check my YouTube channel. So on that only I will be posting on this meeting. Even the link is already will be floated to you all. Okay. If you have any query in between, yes, you can also contact me there. Yeah, it is from. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, your email ID is also given there for
Yes,
right.
yes, 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 everything, every contact is there. From LinkedIn to Google Scholar and everything is there.
Okay.
You can
Okay,
contact
sir.
my phone
Thank you.
number also. So again, I request the participant to ask the queries if you have any. Just please move to the back. So you can ask your queries. Yeah. So you can ask the questions here. You're open. And if you don't have any question, so you may leave this session. Uh, Although I will be here for up to 5 p.m. I will be discussing with you any query or anything. So since I'm traveling today, so yeah, this session I just try to complete the session early because I have a train on 5:50 only. So just I'm on the railway station. By 5 I will be on it. Next session I will try to make a content for 2 weeks, 2 hours at least, so that you can enjoy the session. Try to get some more questions.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Very nice session. Have a nice time. Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Just move to the second last slide. Second last slide. Okay. Sujay. Second last slide. Or maybe first, you can just put the first slide on the screen. First slide on the full screen. Put the first slide on the full screen.
Sorry, sir. What should I do?
Put the first slide on the full screen. Share the slide.
Okay. Sure.
Put the first slide. So if you have any full screen. We will be waiting here for to 5 p.m. and then at 5 we will start the recording. The people, if you have any query, the participants, the learner, if you have any query, you can ask me in the chat box or you can ask your query. If you don't have any query, you are free to leave the meeting. I will be here to 5 p.m. To, if there is any query, then I will be resolving the query. Otherwise, I will be meeting you again in the next session. Next session.
वॉइस नहीं आ रहा मुझे।
So Saurabh, we have completed the session, like the discussion. If you have any query, you can ask me. Right? If you have any query related to the course content of week one, then you can ask me. We change to that second last line where it is written.
I'm not able to hear your voice.
As I said, the session is already over. The discussion is already completed. If you have any query, you can ask me. I'm here.
Actually, I'm trying to solve the assignment number one.
Okay.
I am stuck at one question: design by integration.
Okay.
I want to know what is design by integration, basically.
Okay. So, you want to know what is design by integration, right?
Yes.
So, can you read that particular specific question that you have? Although I'm not going to answer that question, but yeah.
Means the thing is that in the assignment only the question is that design by integration, and I have seen in the workbook 2 and in the lecture 2 there is no term used design by integration. So that's why I want to know that what is the design by integration.
Okay. So, you have already seen the term design by manufacturing, right? You haven't seen the term design by integration. That's what
Design
you're
by
asking.
evolution, design by innovation. I have seen that term, but design by integration I have not seen this term.
Okay. So, in design by integration, it means that we are bringing all the resources. Okay. So, this is like a complete kind of approach where we are gathering all the resources that are available to construct or to produce or to make some or to convert some what do you say a raw idea into some useful product. Okay, so in the design by integration, it is like we are building just like suppose if you are going to build a design. Okay, so it is like we are gathering all the information regarding the architecture of that particular building or what is the like energy consumption of that particular building or what will be the life of that particular building. So we are exploring all the aspects of those and we are integrating all these things together to come up or to convert our that particular concept or idea into the realistic way. Right.
Understand, sir. Understand. Sir, now, sir, I have one more query. like what is the formulation in the problem solving process refers to. My point of view, it is like turning the qualitative problems into the quantitative problems. That's what I have understand. Am I right?
Can you repeat it? Repeat your query.
Hello,
Can you repeat your query?
sir, your voice is getting broken again and again.
Hello. Can you repeat your query?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have query like what is formulation in the problem solving?
Okay, formulation in the problem solving.
Yes, sir.
So regarding what we are talking about, like some more context can I get to answer this question?
Sir, like the thing is that my point of view, formulation is like something that converting the non-measurable quantity anyhow to convert into the quantitative measures. That's what I have
Yes,
means
yes,
we
yes,
have
yes.
to define the problem as much as possible.
So formulation. Okay, okay. So in this regard, formulation of problem, yeah, as you said, the conversion of that what you can say qualitative thing into quantitative thing, yeah, it is one aspect. But however, like this problem formulation is a aspect, okay, where we used to answer the each what you can say each of the each query, or you can say each scope, okay, to define any problem in a what you can say well defined and understandable manner. Okay, so suppose if you have some problem, okay, so you have to just not only code the problem, but you have to code the what are the major causes of those problem, okay, why this problem has happened, then if you solve that problem, what will happen, how you will solve this problem, what are the major steps to take to solve that particular problem. Okay, so the like encompassing all these questions, and then giving the what you can say answers to all these questions, make the like formulation of the problem, right?
Okay, sir. Sir, actually the thing is that in the assignment all the options seems to be right. That what you have
Okay,
explained.
yeah. So you have to
That's the
you have
main thing.
so you have in I'm not liable to tell you the answer, but yeah, you have to be careful about the options, right? Read the questions at least twice, thrice, so that you can get and then again refer the lecture video. Okay, so when the professor is dictating that particular or discussing that particular concept, then you just sincerely listen that particular section, okay, of that video, so that you can get more understanding about that particular thing, and then only you will be able to answer the correct, then you only will get the correct answer, right?
So
So obviously in the objective type of questions, like the questions that are in assignment, you will face such kind of problem in several questions, that you the options will be seem to be correct for all, right?
yes, yes, yes.
So every option need you will first of all, when you read the question, you will see, okay, this option is also correct, this is also correct, but no, you have to choose the best possible answer, right? The best correct answer, you can say. So from the given options, you have to select the best correct answer. So you have to refer the course content for that. I will I'm not eligible to give you the correct answer for any
Yes, yes,
assignment
I
report.
understand. I understand, sir. Sir, like then formulation. What I understand is like
Uh,
maybe like I have to communicate the problem. Basically, maybe like that, or
no, it is like communicating, yeah, or you can say, yeah, addressing any of the issue like in a complete manner. Okay, so formulation of problem, like suppose there is a problem. So suppose there is some need, okay, need of some product in the product design. So there is some need of the product. So we have to, if you have to formulate the problem for that, then you have to get all the aspects. Okay, you have to cover all the aspects regarding the need, regarding the usefulness, regarding the market values. Okay, regarding the acceptance of that particular thing, regarding the manufacturing and all. So all these comes to that formulation of the problem, right?
okay, sir. I have one more query.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
can say that it can be the well documentation of the problem.
Yes, 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 yes. This is what I'm saying. Like it is like completing all aspects that comes to or that is feasible in defining any of a case or any of the problem. So this is only the formulation of the problem is all about. So anything else, Saurabh?
Sir, one more thing. Sir, iterating on problem statement for idealization can be the
Mm-hmm.
formulation.
Iterating the, sorry,
Iterating on
go
problem
ahead. Yeah.
statement
Uh-huh.
can be the formulation.
Okay. Iterating the
Problem
iterating the
statement.
statement, right? Problem statement.
Yes, iterating on the problem statement basically can be the formulation or not.
It's not complete like complete problem formulation, right? It's just iterating the like we are just going through again and again about a problem. So it is not a strong answer for that.
Okay, okay, okay.
No.
Sir, one more thing. Formulation, like what I'm saying that it can be recalled again and again, or one time was just you have the define and looking for the solutions, analyze and solutions, like we are doing in DMAC.
So yeah, so it is like problem formulation means after formulating the problem, the only thing only thing that can change the formulation is the feedback, right? So
Okay,
once like after formulating the problem, checking you will check all the aspects of the particular problem, okay, and then you will go for the like further steps. So and after formulating the problem, we will try to solve the problem by manufacturing it or like doing all the things that you have decided. And after that, after completion of each and every predefined steps, at last when you go for feedback, okay, then only you'll come to know that okay, that was the problem in my problem formulation, and then there you can change and make the alteration, and then again you have to you can redefine the problem and come back with a new solution.
okay, sir, understand. Sir, can you show the slides?
Okay. Okay, are you there? Okay, sir. So, yeah, we need to wait, like, because the slide is running on some other system. I am traveling, so I just put the slides on another system. There's a member there from my team. Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah, he will show. Suja, please go through the slide one by one now, from first slide. So in this session, we have discussed 10 questions, which is what you can say similar to the assignment problems of the week one. Okay, and from there, we have discussed all like 10 problems. We have elaborately discussed the topics that are the questions, and then we have also taken questions from discussion forum.
Sir,
And
my
later
point of
on,
view, in the product consumption cycle, first answer is none of these.
yes, it is one of these because the first is the concept.
Idea
Okay.
creation, maybe.
Education concept. So from the given option, so none of these is given, so it is the first option. If else D option is not given in the question and if C options were there, then what is the best correct answer? Hello.
Sir, this session is recorded, sir. Can I retrieve this session again?
Yes, yes. This is the recorded session. You will get the YouTube link for this session, and from there you can watch the session. Also,
Okay,
the
sir.
slides
Okay.
are the documents are also shared. Okay, so that will be shared by NPTEL over mail. So you can find the documents, the presentation, and any other thing that that is discussed or
Sir,
covered in
this
this
PPT
session.
will we get or not? This PPT.
Yes, you will get it. You will get.
Sir, on which platform basically?
So NPTEL will send you an email of a
Okay.
shared folder. So from there you can download.
Okay, sir. Okay, understand.
Hmm. So try to just what I can say, join this session from next week, so like at 3 p.m.
Ye-
Like we are
Yes, sir. Yes,
starting
sir. I
session at
will
3
join the
p.m.
lecture timely from the next
Yes,
week.
so that will be more fruitful for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay. So if you have any queries, sir, you can ask me. Otherwise, you're free. You can feel free to leave the meeting. I'm here only. I will be here for up to 5 p.m. So if there is anyone
Sir,
comes, then
can we go to the next slide?
okay. Sujay,
Functional function
there is a
about
true false question.
responsible for designing operation, coordinating. Sir, false है ये.
Okay. Next, is the answer correct?
Select the correct order of the steps involved
Put
in
in the
selection
full screen mode.
production
Sujay,
cycle.
put in full
Stability,
screen mode.
प्रोडक्शन उसके बाद कंजप्शन एक दो चार एक तीन सर 2 4 1 3 यानी ए
Yes, yes. This is the correct answer. Next,
which of the product realization process the ideas of the product is formed product idea idea and problem sir maybe the B problem definition would be the first one to generate the idea what is the problem for that we have to make the countermeasure like that
next, yes, yes. You're right.
manufacturing process include marketing, accounting. Manufacturing process. Sir, basically the thing is that for the manufacturing process, all the things are related like finance, like if I have to invest for the means I have to go for the capex like that. And the product which I make, which I'm making are able to market or not like that. So it is true, maybe.
So it is false because in manufacturing process, so manufacturing process is conversion of anything from raw thing to the product, right? Useful product. So in that
Okay,
section,
sir.
we
Okay,
are not
understand.
looking at the financing team or marketing team. Okay, so the person who is responsible for this manufacturing, they are like production and engineers. Okay, so they used to check the aspects of like how to convert the raw product into raw material into a useful product. So finance, the marketing, and the accounting is done by some other group of person or group of team who are supplied to this marketing and finance, right? So the person from the country background, everything like that, they used to do all this in the firm only. So there is only one person from, so person like management from management sides are there who see look over all these aspects. The engineers and the workers who are on the production, they used to see the various aspects of manufacturing process. Right? I hope you got the answer. Hello.
Yes, sir. I'm seeing the capital cycle is dash efficient. Sir, highly efficient है मेरे according to.
Why highly efficient? This capital circulation cycle, why you are saying it is highly efficient? What makes you
Okay, okay,
what?
okay. I have to check means the cycle by stating the cycle. I have to say that. 1 second. By resources, sell cost, business. यहाँ से गया cost आया, resource, market, यहाँ से आया Okay. Land capital. Product mark. Sir, I don't know the answer of this question
Okay.
basically.
Yeah, yeah. So capital circulation cycle, if you see, like if you have already also gone through in the lecture also. So capital circulation cycle is similar like that. Okay, which is shown in the slide. So where the things like resource market is interrelated with household, and then household is interrelated with market, product market, and then similarly business is related with resource market and product market. Okay. So something is
Okay.
given input from household to product market, and something is taken out as output. Okay, give and take thing. Okay, so this capital circulation cycle always possess some hindrances in terms of like external disturbances, right? So suppose there's a firm, okay, who invested a particular set of amounts and resources to produce some component, and
Okay.
once the product is launched in the market, okay, the household persons are not interested in those products. Okay, so what will happen? It will create a loss to the firm, right? So this kind of particular capital circulation cycle is not very efficient. Okay, so there will be loss to the firm. So we can say like these losses or these things, these are not controlled by someone. Okay, the firm cannot control uh, how like uh, the losses due to the failure of like not non-usability of the product, right? If the product is manufactured, so it need to be like goes to some household and they must use, then only it will be profitable for the firm, otherwise it is not profitable. And usefulness of that product it is not defined by that form. Okay, it is like if there is need, so household people will use that. If there is no need, no one can force them to use it, right? So this is the what you can say, because of that external hindrances, external effects. Okay, so this circulation cycle is not efficient in terms of finance, right? In terms of
Okay,
like
sir.
sharing the capital of like capital in terms of like monetary things, right? Or maybe the everything is like yeah, money is involved there only. Like if you purchase the raw material, then only you have to give the money. The firm invest some money. Okay, so all the investments and everything is there. So that's why this cycle is less efficient.
Okay, sir. Understand.
Next.
Hmm. Single type of sir falls है sir मैं तो अगर like अगर if I am going to set up a production line I make the line versatile that a single line is capable of making multiple product
No,
with
so
some
what
variants.
you are, so in the question it is not asked like what you are going to do. It is like in mass production. So if there is a need of any product, like suppose there is a need of some a standard component which is already like there are lots of uses, like if you've seen nut bolts. Okay, so these type of components are produced in masses. Okay,
Yes.
so for those kind of production, like in mass production, the manufacturing system is generally designed for production of a single type of product. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
that production line is designed for that producing that bolt only, because the requirement of bolt is like persistent. Okay, from year to year. Okay, so from like one time to another time, it is always there's a demand of that bolts inside of that nuts. Okay, so those kind of like production line are mass production line. Okay, so this option is
Okay.
the statement is
True.
correct, right?
True.
True.
सर प्रोटोटाइप डेवलपमेंट वैसे तो सारी ही है पर मैं प्रोटो तो हमेशा बनवाता ही हूँ पहले जाने के लिए मतलब कि टूलिंग को ऐड देने से पहले.
Okay, so it is talking about design for manufacturing.
Okay, okay. Design for manufacturing. Mm,
पता नहीं.
following is the major activity. Mm, all of these, sir.
Yes, yes. Next. Again, it is a design for
To
manufacturing.
predict cost, to reduce cost, to improve the design and product, to estimate contribution. Sir, C, to improve the design of the product.
No, no, no. So, design for manufacturing is basically done for what? Is it done for to reduce the cost, to predict the cost, or to estimate the cost evaluation? So, we're talking about design for manufacturing, right?
Yes, sir.
So, this improving the design of the product is like the product is launched, and then the user has given the feedback, and then there is some other features are required. So at that stage, this improvement in the design is required. Or maybe some prototype you have made, okay, some design you have made, and then you have made some prototype, and you feel that some of the things are infeasible. Okay, so in that process, you are going to you are going for this improvement in the design. Okay, basically DFM is done to design for manufacturing is done initially to reduce the cost of the product. Okay,
Okay.
so how to reduce the cost of the product? Like suppose if you have any idea to convert it into product, so you have to see the you have to see the design. Then after design, you have to see the materials. Then what are the processes? Okay, and based on that, you do some optimization. Okay, so that the final product get not like doesn't involve much cost. Okay, or it involves the cost which is like feasible for that particular product. Okay, so suppose if you're converting a steel bar into nut, okay, or some bolt, and if you're saying keep per piece of your nut and bolt is costing around 100 rupees, no one will buy your product, right? So
Okay, sir.
for that you have to optimize that. So in design for manufacturing, we used to see this aspect only, the aspect of reducing the cost. So predicting the cost, it is not our it is not covered in that. The prediction of the cost is covered like in the forecasting of the what is the forecasting of the product. Okay, so if like suppose if you're going to launch the product, so if you have to forecast something, okay, this is the market strategy that will be there. This particular product should be launched in this particular month so that it can achieve good what you can say good heights of sale. Okay, so the option is for this is this
B.
to reduce the cost.
Sir,
Next.
one thing is that you like DFM, like I am familiar to the plastic product mainly.
Uh-huh.
Uh, the main thing is that means I have released the 3D of the part along with drawing. The
Hmm.
mold maker send us the DFM PPT stating that like how many cavities means you required on how much tonnage of the machine the part would run like that, and core cavity parting line stating that this type of things, and issue related to the design highlight
Hmm.
he is going to highlight. So
Yes, yes, yes.
like the first thing he is not doing the reduce the cost, he is improving the design by stating the problems.
So yeah, so that is not covered in the design and manufacturing, right? That is not designed for manufacturing. That process, it is not there, na. So if you go elaborately in the design for manufacturing, so you will see what are the things that are covered in design for manufacturing, and what else what are other things, right? So just refer that thing once for like more understanding. The concept of DFM, what DFM actually means, right?
Sir, actually, I have
What?
also attended the lecture of Dr. Inderpal
Mm-hmm.
Singh,
Mm-hmm.
the manufacturing guidelines of the product design. Sir,
Mm-hmm.
in that lecture, they are stating that DFM is basically the product should be feasible to the manufacturer. The main reason is that,
Huh. Yes.
like, we have to make the design in such a way that it is quite easy to the manufacturer. So that's why I have asked to improve the design of the product. That's why DFM we conduct the DFM, not for
Okay.
reducing the cost. That's why I ask.
Okay, so Saurabh, as per like on my understanding, okay, so I will see more detail about the DFM again. Okay, I will refer the
Yes,
lectures
sir.
and all, and then in next week I will be discussing this again. Okay, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next slide.
Does the technological growth follows? As curve है sir, वो
Yes, yes,
continuously.
it is very, very, very simple. Yeah, it is as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so these are the 10 questions that I have covered today in the on the session. Okay, starting
Okay,
at
sir.
3 p.m. Okay, so in next session also I will be covering similar kind of question, but this content was from week one. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir. I
in next
understand.
week I will be conducting the session for week two course. Okay,
Okay.
so
Understand,
week
sir.
two, yeah, in the week two, the course content of week two will be discussed in the next live session. Okay, so yeah, you can join there, and also the recording of this video, this session will be available to you on the YouTube, and
Okay.
the content of this, like the slides and everything, will be available. So NPTEL will send you the email for that. Okay,
Sir,
regarding
if
that.
you need the DFM PPT, I can share you. Means we are means getting the mold make from the Ocean China. So this handles
Mm-hmm.
the DFM PPT. I can share you if you want.
Okay, okay, no issue. You can send me the email. Okay, send me on my email. So
Sir,
like
what is
there
your
has,
email ID?
yeah. So just go
Wait,
on the
sir, I
last
am
slide.
noting down.
Okay, so this is a scan for my profile. From there you can find like.
Okay, I can scan this. You can say that.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
You can check the email from there. Huh?
Okay, sir. I have taken the screenshot of the. I will share you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I will look into it and
Sir,
then I will
sir, when
discuss
will
it
be the
in
next
more detail.
lecture?
So again, on the same time, so like Saturday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. with
Okay,
same link. Yeah. You will get a
okay,
reminder email on Saturday morning. Okay, next Saturday morning with the link and
okay.
everything.
Sir, but the last date of submitting the second assignment is 8th of Feb. That
Uh,
I have just completed the 1 week today. 1 week lectures.
so yeah, so this is the problem actually because we have started late really, because these are the guidelines from the NPTEL only. So we have to
Okay,
start the
okay, okay,
session
sir.
today, like from this week only. So maybe
Sir,
it will be
if
like
I
a little late.
I face any problem solving the assignment number two, can I mail you
Yes.
some queries? Okay, okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. I'm leaving the
Okay,
meeting.
so yeah.
Okay,
You can.
okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so the time is going to up. Okay, it's going to be 5:10. Thank you everyone for joining this session. We'll be meeting next week in the next live session for this course, which will be covering the second week course content, and the link will be shared to you all by NPTEL on the on Saturday morning. So you can join, or you can join with the same link which you have joined on today. So I'll be posting this lecture on the YouTube, so you can retrieve this the recording of this session. And if you have any query, you can ask me over email or anything, or you can put on the discussion forum. I will be taking your queries from there also. So that's all from my side for today. Thank you everyone for joining this session. Thank you.